Through the Fire by Rudyard Kipling. Footnote copyright 1891 by Macmillan Co. The policeman rode through the Himalayan forest under the moss-draped oaks, and his orderly trotted after him. "It's an ugly business, Bir Singh," said the policeman. "It is a very ugly business," said Bir Singh, "and as for them, they are doubtless now frying in a hotter fire than was ever made of spruce branches." "Let us hope not," said the policeman, for allowing for the difference between race and race. It's the story of Francesca de Rimini, Bir Singh. Bir Singh knew nothing about Francesca de Rimini, so he held his peace until they came to the charcoal burners' clearing, where the dying flames said "wit, wit, wit" as they fluttered, and whispered over the white ashes, "It must have been a great fire when at full height." Men had seen it at Dongapa across the valley, winking and blazing through the night, and said that the charcoal burners of Kadru were getting drunk. But it was only Sukit Singh Sepoy of the Lode Punjab native infantry, and Athira, a woman burning. This was how things befell, and the policeman's diary will bear me out. Athira was the wife of Madhu, who was a charcoal burner one-eyed, and of a malignant disposition. A week after their marriage, he beat Athira with a heavy stick. A month later, Sukit Singh Sepoy came that way to the cool hills on leave from his regiment and electrified the villagers of Kadru with tales of service and glory under the government, and the honor in which he Sukit Singh was held by the Colonel Sahib Bahadur, and Desdemona listened to Othello, as Desdemonas have done all the world over, and as she listened she loved. "I've a wife of my own," said Sukit Singh, "though that is no matter when you come to think of it. I am also due to return to my regiment after a time, and I cannot be a deserter. I, who intend to be Havildar, there is no Himalayan version of I could not love thee dear as much loved I not honor more." But Sukit Singh came near to making one. "Never mind," said Athira, "stay with me, and if Madhu tries to beat me you beat him." "Very good," said Sukit Singh, and he beat Madhu severely to the delight of all the charcoal burners of Kadru. "That is enough," said Sukit Singh, as he rolled Madhu down the hillside. "Now we shall have peace." But Madhu crawled up the grass slope again, and hovered round his hut with angry eyes. "Hell kill me dead," said Athira to Sukit Singh, "you must take me away. There'll be a trouble in the lines, my wife will pull out my beard." "But never mind," said Sukit Singh, "I will take you." There was loud trouble in the lines, and Sukit Singh's beard was pulled, and Sukit Singh's wife went to live with her mother, and took away the children. "That's all right," said Athira, and Sukit Singh said, "Yes, that's all right." So there was only Madhu left in the hut that looks across the valley to Dongapa, and since the beginning of time, no one has had any sympathy for husbands so unfortunate as Madhu. He went to Juicing Days, the wizardman who keeps the talking monkey's head. "Get me back, my wife," said Madhu. "I can't," said Juicing Days, "until you have made the Sutlej in the valley run up the Dongapa." "No riddles," said Madhu, and he shook his hatchet above Juicing Days's white head. "Give all your money to the headmen of the village," said Juicing Days, "and they will hold a communal council, and the council will send a message that your wife must come back." So Madhu gave up all his worldly wealth, amounting to 27 rupees 8 annas 3 pice, and a silver chain to the council of Kadru, and it fell as Juicing Days foretold. They sent Athira's brother down into Sukit Singh's regiment to call Athira home. Sukit Singh kicked him once round the lines, and then handed him over to the Havildar, who beat him with a belt. "Come back," yelled Athira's brother. "Where to?" said Athira. "To Madhu," said he. "Never," said she. "Then Juicing Days will send a curse, and you will wither away like a barked tree in the springtime," said Athira's brother. Athira slept over these things. Next morning, she had rheumatism. "I am beginning to wither away like a barked tree in the springtime," she said. "That is the curse of Juicing Days." And she really began to wither away because her heart was dried up with fear. And those who believe in curses die from curses. Sukit Singh too was afraid, because he loved Athira better than his very life. 2 months passed, and Athira's brother stood outside the regimental lines again, and yelped, "Aha, you are withering away, come back." "I will come back," said Athira. "Say rather that we will come back," said Sukit Singh. "Ai, but when?" said Athira's brother. "Upon a day very early in the morning," said Sukit Singh, and he tramped off to apply to the Colonel Sahib Bahadur for 1 week's leave. "I am withering away like a bark tree in the spring," moaned Athira. "You will be better soon," said Sukit Singh, and he told her what was in his heart, and the two laughed together softly, for they loved each other. But Athira grew better from that hour. They went away together, traveling third class by train as the regulations provided, and then in a cart to the low hills, and on foot to the high ones. Athira sniffed the scent of the pines of her own hills, the wet Himalayan hills. "It is good to be alive," said Athira. "Ha," said Sukit Singh. "Where is the Kadru road, and where is the forest ranger's house?" "It cost 40 rupees 12 years ago," said the forest ranger, handing the gun. "Here are 20, said Sukit Singh, "and you must give me the best bullets." "It is very good to be alive," said Athira, wistfully sniffing the scent of the pine mold, and they waited till the night had fallen upon Kadru, and the Danga Pa Madhu had stacked the dry wood for the next day's charcoal burning on the spur above his house. "It is courteous in Madhu to save us this trouble," said Sukit Singh, as he stumbled on the pile, which was 12 foot square, and 4 high. "We must wait till the moon rises." When the moon rose, Athira knelt upon the pile. "If it were only a government snider," said Sukit Singh, ruefully squinting down the wire-bound barrel of the forest ranger's gun. "Be quick," said Athira, and Sukit Singh was quick. But Athira was quick no longer. Then he lit the pile at the 4 corners and climbed onto it, reloading the gun. The little flames began to peer up between the big logs atop of the brushwood. "The government should teach us to pull the triggers with our toes," said Sukit Singh grimly to the moon. That was the last public observation of Sepoy Sukit Singh. Upon a day early in the morning, Madhu came to the pyre and shrieked very grievously, and ran away to catch the policeman who was on tour in the district. "The baseborn has ruined 4 rupees worth of charcoal wood," Madhu gasped. "He has also killed my wife, and he has left a letter, which I cannot read, tied to a pine bough." In the stiff formal hand, taught in the regimental school, Sepoy Sukit Singh had written, "Let us be burned together if anything remain over, for we have made the necessary prayers. We have also cursed Madhu and Malak, the brother of Atharab, with evil men. Send my service to the Colonel Sahib Bahadur." The policeman looked long and curiously at the marriage bed of red and white ashes, on which lay dull black the barrel of the ranger's gun. He drove his spurred heel absently into a half-charred log, and the chattering sparks flew upwards. "Most extraordinary people," said the policeman. "We whu," said the little flames. The policeman entered the dry bones of the case, for the Punjab government does not approve of romancing in his diary. "But who will pay me those 4 rupees?" said Madhu.